Just found this here little place and it's selling it for 30 reais. Check it out. They got all different types of flamingo wear. No, they're all how do I say it to you? They're all I don't even know what I was gonna say. Talent is absolutely unbelievable. I'm gonna walk down now towards the end of this corner over here and just park up this 3 hamburgers for 15. You're risking your health eating that there, but honestly, it's not bad if you're hungry here. Let me cheap the fixed price. This is our 8 reais sugarcane juice. This is the color of it. This is the place right side. It only happens on Sundays if they do this little market. What is going on, everybody? We are back with another video here in my $100 a week apartment in Rio de Janeiro. Yes, you heard me say it, $100. And it's the smallest apartment you're going to get in Rio, but check it out. This is what you get for $100 a week. Bedroom upstairs, as you can see, pretty standard. Behind me, as you can see, we got AC right beside the bed, so that's a plus. We got a TV, can't really complain. Let's go downstairs. As you can see, it's just a ladder that takes me downstairs. And on the bottom floor, we've got essentials, microwave, refrigerator, basics for any solo traveler that just wants to get around and just wants somewhere to kind of rest their head. Even though it's pretty nice, I think it's nicer than that to just rest in your head. But anyways, into the bathroom, as you can see, nice finish, clean shower head, and all this for $100 a week. Let me know what you paid. As of right now, what we're going to do, we're going to go into the center. We got to get a few things for friends. We got to go shopping, take you around, how to get around, where to go, and how to spend your time when you're here in Rio. So let's get it. Alright, let me give you a few tips for when you just want to plan on where to stay here when you're visiting Rio. I'm currently staying in Leblon, okay? Now I want you to make note of this. Whenever you're searching up how to get the places and where to go, Google Maps gives you buses, they give you taxis, and that's all they give you. They don't give you the metro while you're here in Rio. So in my opinion, look up where the metro lines go and stay around the metro lines because it's super easy. It's $1 a ride and it's a lot much faster, especially when it's high season and there's so much traffic. So as of right now, we're walking to the metro station. I'm going to show you what that experience is like. You're going to come with me to Uruguai and we're going to buy all our stuff there. So let's get the metro right now, which is close to where I'm staying, as you can see. And then from there, we're going to get into Uruguay. So let's go. So as you see, they do have Rio cards available, but if you're a tourist like me and you don't really know how long you're staying, just basically go ahead and tap your card. There is like always one side of a card machine that you can tap. As of right now, this is what it looks like. Where are we paying? Where are we paying? What the image? So I needed help there because I didn't know where it was. As of right now, but we're down into the metro, as you can see. I don't know how much the trip costs, but you can just tap your card and it's super easy instead of getting that Rio card. It might save you like at 1 reais per ride, but it's all the same in the end up. So the stations are super clean, so don't think that you're coming into like a mess. They're well taken care of. So our train is in 8 minutes, so let's go. Now as you can see, this is like a really smooth experience. Now we're just waiting for the train. It's going to take us like 25 minutes from Leblon to get into the center. So it's the same you spend in a taxi and it's just for $1. It's better for solo travelers, so it looks like this. Now if this was New York, it would look a lot different where there's freaking, I don't know, homeless and stuff out there. So we're not too bad right now. There's a lot of police patrol on the station, so they don't allow for people just to be, I don't know how to say it, just fucking messing around down here when there's people trying to get to work and stuff out there, families and kids. But as you can see, we got 4-minute wait for the next train, and that's an easy process. Next stop, I'm going to show you what the metro looks like inside and then get into the center. Super cool. As of right now, we just got off of Uruguay, so I'm going to get into the market and see what we can buy today. As you can see, it's super freaking nice. Much better than New York one. Alright, so you just gotta walk around, do a whole lap of the market first and then start buying. We just got a couple bits and bobs because the UV's hot, so we just got like some wear, but as you can see they have literally everything. It's just better to go where the prices are fixed so you're not getting overcharged or having to ask for it. Just walk around a couple times, you'll see that the prices go down and down. So as of right now, we're gonna buy some more stuff. We're just deciding where to stop in, where we can see the good prices. check these out. We just found this here little place and it's selling it for 30 reais. Check it out. They got all different types of flamingo wear. Now they're all how do I say it to you? They're all, as you can see, not stitched on, they're printed on, but still for 30 reais they get like a little freaking Brazil t-shirt for while you're here, which is literally $5. It's for fucking nothing. This is the first stop. They got a multiple stores, so we're gonna go looking. Segurança.
Se sinta seguro? Ok, bye bye. Amigos, fica à vontade. One,
Sempre,
two,
sempre.
three. Alabra-se.
We got security over here behind us. Alright, we are finished shopping right now. We are going to find good eats now here in the market because where we're staying is not so cheap. So I'm going to show you where you can get cheap eats here in Uruguai Market over here. Alright, what you're gonna do, you're gonna look for comida caseria. It's the cheapest place you can eat in the market. We're gonna get village frango. ¿Cuántas compra?
Coca lata ou KS de vidro?
Lata.
Lata, R$8.
R$8.
É desse, né? Ó.
Aham, sem ensalada.
É pra agora?
Água. Sem gás. So this is the spot here, and you can get like breakfast stuff for even cheaper, like 10 reais for drink and guarana. But we're not about that, so we're gonna get grilled chicken, and then we got a drink as well. All of it came to 25 reais. No, I don't even think I'd get the meal for 35 or 40 where I'm staying at Leblon. You really gotta know where to go. But for the most part, not too bad, and we'll take it. Wait for the food to come down and show you. But so far so good. Little market day that we're getting into. And then we're gonna get back and go show you the beaches and show you what the weather's like. It's so hot today, so just wanted to get this out of the way and show you where to shop when you get into market. Find this place that I'm showing you right now to eat, and then just go around this section because it's cheaper. Further on where SAARA is, it's more expensive, so just note that when you are coming here to Rio that you gotta shop closer to here. Now, let's get some food. Alright, so this is the food we got here right now for a total of 25 for the drink and the food. So chicken's a little sloppy or whatever, but 2 pieces and it's cooked fresh right here, so we'll take it. Load of rice, load of fries, can't beat it, 25 reais. Let's get into this here now, and then we're gonna go back to leave all the stuff off and then hit the beaches. Right now we have made it to the beach. We are currently at Leblon, the Leblon side of the beach, and we are deep in Leblon. Check it out. This is the views. It is a Sunday right now, so what Brazil does every Sunday is like a national holiday. I don't know, nobody works on Sunday, nobody does anything on a Sunday, so they close this road and people can basically run, jog, bike, and you're free to like enjoy it, make videos and do whatever you want. All the local people do it every Sunday. As of right now, as you can see, the beach is absolutely packed down here. If you're staying towards this side, you're gonna meet a lot more Brazilians. Anybody that's in Copacabana is really just gonna be tourists just trying to live that life. All Brazilians know Copacabana is the worst beach here in Rio. Nobody likes it. It's full of traps and it's full of people trying to steal and do you wrong, and you just want to avoid that. As of right now, we're just gonna walk past and show you a little bit about Brazilian culture here on a Sunday of just eating, drinking, playing futebol, and that's really what it is. So check it out. This has to be I don't even know what I was gonna say. We're currently just walking the strip right now, and the talent is unbelievable. As you can see, the vibes. Check it out. We're going to currently walk to the corner side beside Arpoador, I think it's called. We're going to basically walk the beach there and show you the viewpoints where you should basically hang out instead of being stuck in this big pile of beach like everybody else. Just choose a corner and you'll be alright. So as of right now, we're just walking all the way because it's a great day. We would normally take a train or whatever, but we're not being lazy. But it's freaking crazy. Look at the vibes. It's crazy. Oi. Alright, check this out. This is the point where you gotta enter if you're coming to Ipanema Beach. Check it out. Trying to find out. Basically, there's a police point, so it's kind of like more secure, and it's a secluded beach type area. The other side over there is where you go to Copacabana, but this is the last bit of Ipanema side. You're gonna be beside Barraca 18. You're gonna start there, you're gonna be anywhere along this strip here, and you're gonna have literally your local Brazilian experience, and it's the best part of the beach. And then towards sunset settings, I'm gonna show you where you're still gonna go, but right now, let's get into the beach. Talent is absolutely unbelievable. I'm gonna walk down now towards the end of this corner over here and just park up over here for a little bit. Is the best spot to kind of like, I don't know, just chill out. But as you can see, all around is just nothing but talent and vibes. 3 hamburgers, 15. You're risking your health eating that there, but honestly, it's not bad if you're hungry here. The beach is cheap. The fixed price. Pal de queijo, which is basically a cheese stick, is freaking gonna cost you 20. Meat stick's probably gonna cost you 30 because you're a gringo. So just be careful about that. So this part here is the end of the corner, and basically most of them have fixed prices because the police are lurking in the background, as you can see. But they can't literally just be upcharging people like crazy here because they have to keep towards their posted price. But up there is literally the rocks, and by the rocks you can either jump off over here, as you can see everybody's over there hanging out, or you can just basically wait for sunset and get your sunset photo. Check out this backdrop. And everybody tries to say all the other countries better than Brazil. That's Philippines, Thailand's up there. They're all the same as Brazil, but Colombia and other ones, South America, no, nothing compares to here. So definitely come. And on the other side over here, as you're gonna see. So if you're not bothered to be like in with all the Brazilians right there and getting overcharged, you can just come to this quiet beach, which is on the other side, which is Arpoador, and it's just basically like more locals, and it's cheaper because not a lot of people come here. They want to be on Ipanema, they want to be on Copacabana. So if you come here, you kind of be nice. And as you can see during the day, that they have like a little rope wire you can swing on, playing footy volley, as you can see. Vibe's fucking amazing here. So you can see why people want to live here and move here, because the environment is just healthy, it's fit, it's outdoors, especially if you're extroverted. So but check it out. Super nice. People think Brazil is like a private type place and only rich people can come here, and no, it's made for everybody. There's so many free things to do, there's so many cheap spaces. There's people that live in Copacabana, Ipanema for $100 a month. So it's affordable if you're looking for long-term rentals of that there. So don't think that you just can't come here and set up. Also, everybody that pays for them private gyms, they're just trying to be fancy, they're just trying to be exclusive in Brazil. Meanwhile, there's free gyms that we're going to go to right now. And we're basically going to get a little workout in between during the day because the it's hot, so it is like 32 degrees, but it's comfortable. There's a breeze here by the ocean, but check it out. So right now we're going to get in for a free workout here in the Academia, and they made it out of like cement sticks and everything out there. It's pretty freaking cool. So if you're definitely by the SAARA in Ipanema, come get a free workout in. As you can see, it's packed right now. It's like, I want to say 2:30, 3 o'clock. Sun's still beaming. So let's get a little juicy workout in, and let's take a walk by Copacabana and show you what the vibes. There's a little market over there I want to show you on Sunday where you can basically buy some cool things. So we're going to test that out. Check it out. Alright, so we just got the workout done. We're going to walk Copacabana, but the gym's over there. People playing footy volley here. Alchia. And the police are just there watching by in case anything happens. So super safe when you're over here by this end of Ipanema. Anywhere else, you're kind of like in the middle of all people from favela and stuff out there. So right now, about to get out of here and take a walk to Copacabana. We are dying, we are getting burnt. As you're changing like this little shortcut road to Copacabana, you got all these like little markets in here in case you do want to buy something, you don't want to go all the way into the center, which we did earlier on. So check it out. A little bit of traffic, but you can still get your Brazilian t-shirt and stuff. The price is going to be double because it's right by the beach, so just note that there. Unless they have fixed prices, which they do at night time. If they didn't sell anything, they get fixed prices and they post them up here. Brazil, again, more open gyms, free to use here in the park, so you don't really need to freaking pay for a gym membership or anything. Just use the environment that you have around you. Again, just walking the market, 180 for the 3-piece. Just some prices in case anybody wants to come to Brazil here and shop by the beach instead of going to the markets. You're going to be paying triple the amount. Check out your Brazilian bikinis, you can get double the amount. So just be sure that you're not shopping here in Ipanema or Copacabana. As you can see, that road is closed off too, and we are going to walk the Copacabana strip right now, as you can see. super freaking nice, and it's nice that they do this every Sunday, so you can really just lounge and go around, relax, take a walk with your friend. This whole walk is like 2 hours from Leblon to Ipanema. That's if you're pacing it. If you're just lounging, it's going to take you almost 3 hours to walk up and down. It's crazy. There's the vibes over the cycle and everything out there. Vibes amazing. There's a market up here to the corner which I'm going to show you, so you can stop in at and get some sugarcane juice. We're going to try it. I tried it last time. It's so strong. It's so different here in freaking Brazil. It's like, I don't know if it's more sweeter or whatever it is, but we're going to quench our thirst right now while we're out. So we have entered the market right now. Check us out. Start here and you get your pastels. I'm pretty sure there's sugarcane somewhere, but I gotta find out where it is. Yes, I think it's the line here. Caldo de cana, let's see how much they're charging. 8 reais. So it's like just over $1.20 for it, so let's see if we can get it. Check it out. Get your little token and you get your caldo de cana, which is sugarcane juice. Everybody's getting their pastas right now. Prices are pretty good. Boy. Check out the price over there. Super nice. Just pouring out the freaking sugarcane juice right now. Let's get it. This is our 8 reais sugarcane juice. This is the color of it. This is the place right side. It only happens on Sundays that they do this little market here, the little pasto place. So if you want to get it for cheap and not get overcharged on the beach, this is where you come to. Let's taste it. It tastes like green. It tastes like I'm freaking drinking a tree right now, which is pretty true. It's so sweet, but it's nice, refreshing as well.